Okay, so how's everybody doing?
Right.
Oh, did y'all have time to go back and look at what Dr. Cordos had graded?
I didn't have a chance. No, I worked till 5, so.
Well, it looks good. It looks good. We've got a couple of just minor adjustments that we need to make. Miko.
Yeah, I saw that she wants a table.
Yeah, do you want to do that, or do you want me to put it up on the table like I did the other stuff, or?
Yeah, because my question is, should we look at each goal and then address the instructional strategies for each goal that we've identified? Otherwise, yeah, you do a really good job with the tables. Because I'm not sure.
We done the goal the strategies for each goal.
Right, so she just wants to present it in a table format.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Have y'all had a chance to look at the presentation that Mr. Marquise has been working on?
I think it's great.
I do
You
too.
did an awesome job.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
He really did.
So, he actually sent over, and I haven't really had a chance to look at it, but Marquise, you sent a script with that as well, correct?
It was just as I was doing the research on the stuff, I was typing at the same time so I could make sure I put whatever I needed into the Prezi. So it's basically a mean run draft. So
Yeah, hey, and that's good. So I can't I make the presentation with the audio through Cam Studio?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But that's not due till next week, right?
No,
Where we do the audio video?
no, that's due this week.
It's too.
Oh, I thought that was
We
next week.
We have two different projects, and we're going to talk about the one for next week today as well. The one
Oh, okay.
Marquise has been working on, that's due this week.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody else want to tackle putting the audio in it?
No. That's a no.
Miko?
Is that a free program?
It is.
It is.
It's got a 30-day trial. We just actually did a presentation for it for our 631 class. And actually, you can put audio into it, and you can also put closed captioning, into it. The closed captioning was a little bit more challenging because it really doesn't recognize what you're saying very well.
Mainly because we're Southern.
That's where my problem is. I did the Camtasia too, but I cannot figure out how to put the captions in. I've tried. So I would not be any good at it.
I mean,
I can't even do my own.
I don't mind doing it, but if somebody else wants to do it, that's fine too.
I mean, I can look at it, and I'll send you what I come up with.
Okay.
As long as it's a free program.
Yeah. How about we do this, Miko? I'll work on one, you work on one, and then we'll just come together and see what we've got.
We think alike. Sounds good.
Sounds good to me. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is Teresa has already written some stuff up for the media section for this week. I will post it into the Google Docs. That way, y'all can go in, read, see what we have, add to, take away, whatever needs to be done in that section. Because that's our section that's due for this week.
Okay.
This is the new media.
Yeah, that's the new media section.
It's the written portion.
The written portion of it.
That'll go with the rest of the stuff that we've done written.
I thought Marquis did the written part. I thought I downloaded the whole thing where he didn't you download one, Marquis?
Yeah, that was just basically for like if we wanted to do a little script along with the presentation, that would kind of give you a rough draft. And I was
Yeah, Jada.
the thing is, we had so long.
Right.
Janice, the media section which I'm referring to is going to be the written portion of the ISD project.
The stuff that the one that you just graded, you know, she
The
just
part
graded
that we
today.
add on to what we already have.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
So I'll put that into Google Docs today. And then we can work on that this week. Also, I talked with Dr. Kordoff today for our project for next week. We have to have a 15 to 20 minutes presentation critiquing one of the items in which Marquise did his presentation. Well, he put the presentation together for this week. So my question to Dr. Kordoff was, can we use AT Coalition for that particular presentation? And she said absolutely. So it has to be next week when we go to our live session. We have to have a 15 to 20 minute presentation. So I'm really
We're going to do it like we are here now, only
well. We'll have to submit the presentation to Dr. and any documentation to Dr. Kordoff 24 hours prior to the meeting. We do not have a set day or time yet. She will let us know, but we have to have it to her 24 hours prior. So that's probably something that we need to look at going ahead and working on so that we have it ready when it's ready to submit to her. And then, for the fact that it has to be 15 to 20 minutes, my thinking is, and y'all chime in on this, the three things that we touched on this week were SurveyMonkey, WordPress, and AT Coalition. I really feel like we're probably going to have an easier time getting the 15 to 20 minute presentation out of AT Coalition versus WordPress or SurveyMonkey. What do y'all think?
well, they have a lot of information, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's gonna
So
be.
are we doing another presentation or are we doing PowerPoint? What are we doing?
Miko, I think it's probably going to be beneficial. Um, I'm almost thinking through that. It may be beneficial to do it maybe through PowerPoint and then through Cam Studio.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Marquise?
I personally, if we're going to use AT Coalition, what I would do is, what I was thinking was take a section of what we've already worked on and put it into another Prezi. That way we don't have to, we're not reinventing the wheel.
Okay.
So
Then with
That sounds good.
All right. So, Marquise, my question is, can you put in additional pages like to where you can actually type in information about AT Coalition to go into the Prezi?
yeah, that wouldn't be a problem. I think the only one problem that I had with AT Coalition was trying to insert some of the videos was a little difficult compared to, because sometimes what I ended up doing was finding the video that they used on YouTube, and so that was the only difficult part. But no, it shouldn't take that long at all. Now that I know how to work Prezi, it was a trial and error on most of the stuff. So I think that's what took me so long. But now that I have the hang of it a little bit, it shouldn't take long at all.
Okay, so I think what we need to do is start another document in Google Docs to where we can put information in. And it's not going to have to be a whole lot of written information, but we need to give an overview of AT Coalition, the advantages, disadvantages, how it can service students with disabilities and such. That way, Marquise has this information in which to put into the Prezi. Does that make sense?
Why can't we use the stuff that Janice has done wrote?
Right, we can use that.
Yeah, we can use the stuff that Janice has done wrote on
AT Coalition.
And incorporate that into
the
the
presentation.
presentation. What do
Yeah,
you,
as long as we can break it down to put into the prezi, that shouldn't be a problem at all.
all right.
We had basically bullets just to highlight it on the prezi, and then you can script it to say whatever you want to say.
Okay, so do you need us to break it down into the bullet form for you, Marquise? Or
That would help out a lot. That way I can just go ahead and get started and just start running.
okay.
And that way it also helped me. And it just helped me understand what everybody. So we can all be on the same page. Okay, I can know what the expectations from you guys are, as well as okay, maybe this might be a little different than what. Because that's one thing that I was kind of thinking of that I was like, oh, maybe they might not like this right here. Maybe this isn't enough, and that way it kind of helped me get a little bit more feedback.
I think you've done an awesome job.
Yeah, I do.
Input, Miko.
I like where we're going with it. I'm just wondering, there's something I wanted to try out as far as graphics. Do you want more graphics as far as entertaining, engaging, and not just factual? Do you want us to look at adding some stuff like that and dropping it in the Google Drive as well?
Right, that sounds great.
We could, and that way it catches their attention. Yeah.
Okay, I can look at that.
And I was looking at the presentation that Marquise used for AT Coalition. I loved how they did the animation and stuff with all of that.
There's a site, I forgot the name of it, but that's what I was thinking about. That'll turn stuff into your presentation to like a cartoon.
Yeah,
That's
it was
cool.
really good. I really liked that. So. Sorry.
Robin's son's in here making faces at us.
He kind of did this to me, so. Yeah. I'm really happy that we've come as far as we have with our ISD project. It's looking really good. And like I said, when Dr. Kordoff gave feedback this week, it's only some minor changes that we need to do. Make the table for that last part. Miko, is it anything that you want to add into that section? If not, I'll go ahead and do the table this afternoon.
You do the table, and then if there's something, I'll find. There is something that she said it needs to be more robust, so I just need to look at, where that needs to come from.
Okay.
All right, and just let me know on that because if it's something if I make the table and then it's something else you need to add in, I can go in and fix that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's no problem. I can do that very well. Add in, whatever to the table that we need to.
Okay.
What else we needed to. Oh, and then also we're pretty soon gonna have to kind of start coming out with a layout for our web design. Exactly how we want to incorporate everything that we have put into our ISD project so far, how we want to incorporate that into the web design. And that may be something we start looking at next week. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Can we meet, like, say Saturday this week before our work is due on Sunday?
Can we meet before the Saturday?
Yes. Hold on.
I got a photo shoot. I'm going away next weekend, and I got a bridal shoot to do.
Like, what time are you figuring on Saturday? About 4?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Can y'all do Thursday?
This Thursday?
Yes.
This Thursday, yeah, as long as it's after 5.
We got to make sure everything's together.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't do it on Thursday. That's my granddaughter's birthday, and we'll be going out.
Yeah.
I can't do it on Thursday.
Saturday's kind of close. That's pushing it, because if something's wrong, we won't really have a lot of time.
But Friday, I don't work at all on Friday.
Can you do Friday, Miko?
You'll be fine.
Marquise?
Yeah, on Friday. I'll be here all day. Just let me know.
Hey, Miko. So I'm gonna do probably my part either tonight or tomorrow on that.
I'm gonna work on it tonight as well.
Okay. And how about we just do this? How about I send you over what I have after I finish with it? Or actually, what I'll have to do is I'll have to post it to YouTube. So I'll post it to YouTube and I'll send you the link.
Okay.
And so that's probably the best way to do it. That way you have it, and then, if it's something that, it'll kind of give you an idea.
And I'm using Cam Studio?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what I'm using?
Uh-huh.
What time's good for everybody Friday?
Earlier.
Yeah, you guys let me know. I'm like I said, school's out. Like I told them, I'm looking for a part-time job right now. So hey.
Okay, what time, Mika? What's good for you?
Between 2 and 3. I like earlier than later.
Yeah.
2 o'clock would be good.
Okay.
All right, 2 o'clock. Is that good for you? All right, 2 o'clock it is.
Don't y'all let me forget, though.
Better put it in your phone.
I'm gonna write it down.
All right, how do y'all feel as far as the project is going at this point?
I feel better after the grade. That was reassuring that we're on the right track. I feel good.
Good.
Was you worried about it, Miko?
I won't worry.
I mean, personally, I was. I mean, not about the team. It was just like, I felt like maybe what's going on? I kind of felt lost a couple times.
Yeah.
Did you see?
But once I looked at step back and look at it again, I could see how it's all coming together.
Yeah.
Did you see where we had added that section in right before the other section under this week?
Yeah, I did. That was good.
Yeah.
And
So
that's what I've done started.
She liked it too.
Yeah, and that's what I've done started on the multimedia section. I just started.
Okay.
I wrote like I think 3 paragraphs explaining what multimedia is and how you incorporate it. So now we just got to look at doing a chart to maybe put in what we're using, what we're going to use, as far as like
our
multimedia stuff.
Our multimedia stuff like SurveyMonkey, WordPress, and so we can take some of the information that Marquise has used for the presentation and incorporate that into the paper, and we could actually put some graphics and different stuff right there to incorporate into the paper to show, some of this, like do some screenshots or whatever of this particular multimedia that we'll be using within our design. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does that sound all right?
Sounds good.
Because I don't think the multimedia. I mean, I know it's important, but I don't think it's as in detail as the other stuff has been. It's Oprah. Oh.
But okay. So anything else that y'all think we need to discuss today as far as the project goes?
I just want to paraphrase what I'm supposed to do. So
That's what I was about to say. I need to recap.
Okay. Well, my assignment is look at Cam Studio, use a script that Marquise has created to go along with the Prezi, and try and put it all together.
Okay.
And then send it back to you. Okay.
Right.
And there was something else you said.
Oh, to
We're gonna start thinking about the layout, the web layout.
Well, to look at that section and at the bottom and see if it's something you want to put in.
But I'll go ahead and do the table on that and get it put in.
Okay.
And Marquise,
Yes, ma'am.
for you, it was, I think you're going to start working on the
AT Coalition.
AT Coalition thing presentation for next week.
What do you want me to do, guys?
Hold on a minute, Miss Janice. Janice, go in.
Tell me some.
If you can go into that media section, that we've already started, and
just add some highlights about AT Coalition.
Yeah, just add some of the highlights to AT Coalition. It does not need to be in great detail. Maybe like a good paragraph.
Okay.
You've got a lot of knowledge on that because you've already written a great paper on AT Coalition. And then I have to do Survey Monkey WordPress.
Yeah. And Tanya will do either Survey Monkey
I'll do both of them.
or WordPress.
Yeah.
And I'll do the other.
Okay.
That way it's all covered.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the I'll also do a presentation for the thing, and then we'll. Hey, and Miko.
Yes.
I mean, and it may be a thing that if part of what I do you like, and part of what you do I like, and we can just combine if we have to. I know how to do that too.
Sounds cool.
Sounds cool to me too. So everybody's happy?
Yeah, let me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
Let me ask you a quick question about the website.
Okay.
Are we all pretty cool on using WordPress?
Are you comfortable with WordPress?
I prefer WordPress, but that's just me. That's just me. If you guys want to look at something else, that'll be fine. I think we said we want to use WordPress though.
Yeah, I think we did. WordPress is fine.
Okay. And is there any particular theme that you guys might want to, or either if you guys get a chance, just look at the different themes and we can come up with a theme.
Okay.
That's just if you have time. It's not a, just if you have time to look at.
Depends on what themes you can use though on WordPress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I've seen a couple of pretty good, cute little graphics that we might could use on there too.
Okay.
And I'll get them to you, Marquise.
That sounds great.
No, he's talking about for the website. Yeah, but he's going to start with the presentation for the AT Coalition.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we really right now have a pretty solid plan. If I'm not mistaken, this week once we turn in the the media part of the written ISD report, I'm thinking that's going to be the last written part that we have.
It is.
Okay.
So y'all can kind of breathe a little bit.
Not me.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
It'll be fun. I mean, we've actually done a really good job to really be so lost at the beginning. I think we've really pulled it together nicely.
Yeah.
Yes, we have thanks to you and Teresa.
And Miko and
well,
you
everybody's got a big part, but you're pulling it all together.
We are a team. It's not I or her or she. We are a team.
That's right. We all work good together, so it's cool.
Yeah. So we're good. We're good. And Marquise is the bomb, so.
He's the bomb. Yes, he is.
And I think that once this is over with, I will probably have to sit down and reread this whole ISD project to really grasp everything that we've really put into it and learned this semester.
Yeah.
It's been a lot to take in.
Yeah, especially with 631 too, right along with us. So
yeah,
between the two of them.
You're right.
But anyway, any more concerns, questions?
Nope.
Okay, then we'll all meet Friday at 2.
2 o'clock.
That sounds great.
And I'll try to remember to send y'all out a reminder email.
All right, Miss Janice, I want to thank you for that website as well.
Yeah, let me know how it goes.
I will do that.
You too, Michelle.
All right, guys.
Since we get off.
All right.
Bye,
Okay.
guys.
All right.
Okay.
All right, look, I'm gonna let you guys go because it's starting to light. Light starting thunder light.
All right. See you
Okay.
later.
Okay. Bye to you too.
Bye to you too.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.